Hello, my name is Alex Kuhn. I am the founder of the Vault team, and I'd like to personally invite you to my live event, Vaulters Unite. And I am so grateful and fortunate that I have been able to work with business owners all over the world. And in fact, I've been able to help 132 business owners generate reoccurring revenues of $20,000 per month and more. And we've even had 10 of them that have gone on to hit the seven-figure stratosphere. And I will share this with you. I'm not a money person. In fact, money is a secondary nature. It's a byproduct of what I think is really important and what I really value and what all my clients value. You see, the people that I work with are probably a lot like you. They didn't get into this business to make a ton of money. They didn't get into this to be greedy. They got into business because they had a calling, a purpose, a mission that they felt was really important to them. A mission and purpose that basically said, listen, I have a skill set. I have an idea. I just have a pure passion to make a difference, to make an impact there. And I really want to do it for this world. Building the business is just a byproduct of that. And the money is just a byproduct of their success being able to do that. And you know what kills me is to see people that have compassion, that have drive, that have the hard work, that have the dedication, that have actually gone out and put themselves, they've taken that risk, they've taken that step in order to make that difference for others, to help other people solve their problems, to help make others' dreams become a reality. And I see them struggling. I see them really getting frustrated and start to question themselves if they could do it. And I want you, if this is where you are right now, maybe you're not that frustrated, but maybe you're at that situation where you're saying, you know, I'm doing okay, Alex. I'm doing all right, but you know what? I want to go to the next level. I want to actually, I'm at this level today. I want to reach more people. I want to have a business that's going to allow me to touch more lives. I want a business that's going to allow me to make sure that I don't kill myself trying to work so hard to get my message, my purpose, what I am and who I am out there. I just don't know how to do it. And as I've been doing this now for about 6 years there, and you know, that's what the Vault team's all about, because like you, I am on a mission myself. I want to work with impact-driven individuals, people that are leaders in their spaces, people that are willing to take risks on themselves, and I want to show them how I've done it for myself, how I've done it for 132 other business owners, and that's just even the people I've personally worked with. I'm not even counting the different people I've talked with on stages and they've taken this system. But I actually want to dispel a myth for you, because I actually don't think the reason that you've not been able to get to that next level is your fault. Because I actually think more often than not you've been not taught what I'm about to show you here, what the Vaulters Unite event is all about, okay? And taking a step back, I'm sure most of you have been given advice and been given great advice from people that has worked for them. But you're one of a kind. You are a person that's unique, that's different, that's special. And what makes you unique is this, is that you have a very specific culture. That whether you have done it proactively or reactively, the bottom line is that more often than not, I see people giving advice on marketing, sales, advice on how to be a better team leader, on advice on how to manage people and how to communicate. But yet very few people, if any I know, talk about how do you build a winning culture? How do you build a business culture that is going to attract amazing clients? That eventually, as you continue to grow and want to scale, that's going to attract these amazing team members. And that as you are working together in your group, that you start to realize, these are people that I love being around. These are people that make my life better. And it's not just your own team, but it's the clients that you're working with. That's why we call them them. Here is you. You are leading the charge. It's them that you want them to see what it is that you do. Okay? Now, there's a kind of this misconception about culture where a lot of words now that are kind of out there talk about high performance, right? You know, high achievement, you know, this idea that, listen, we got to be burning all the midnight oil in order to make your dreams. If you want to get it, you have to work 16, 17, 18 hours. And some of you might be doing that right now. Some of you might be working less. Either way, that's okay. But if you don't have a culture set up that connects not only with you, but with your potential clients and your team, it doesn't matter what strategies, it doesn't matter what habits you create, It doesn't matter. Those details don't matter because you won't have the big picture set up to make the business roll forward. So what are kind of the pieces of a culture? Okay, so what are we trying to do within that culture there as we create? And that's what we're going to be doing at the Vaulters Live. Okay, that's what we're going to be doing there at the Vaulters Unite event, where I'm going to teach you not only how to build this winning culture there, but I'm going to make sure you get these 3 pieces so ingrained in yourself and so ingrained in your business that you'll be able to leave this one-day event and you'll be able to say, I know exactly what I'm doing. You will have clarity. You'll say, I'll know exactly what to say to my team. I'll know exactly what to say to my prospects. I know exactly what to say to my clients. You will have the ability to connect on a much deeper level. And then finally, when it's clear and you're able to connect instantly with them, you're going to be able to create the most important factor of a winning culture, the most important factor of a culture that is successful. When we think of the greatest businesses in each of our industries, they're able to create conviction. My friends, listen, I'm going to even call you, in the Vault team, we call them Vaulters. So I'm going to call you a Vaulter right now. If you're at this point in the video, you are a Vaulter because you're somebody who wants to cut the years off of the learning and wants to start making transformations now. You're somebody who is progress-minded. You're somebody who's always looking to grow, somebody who always is looking to try to get better. You're probably a compassionate and honestly just a good person because, to be quite honest, I want to work with great people. I want to work with people that are caring, that are kind, that have a desire to help people. There is this certain pull you feel when somebody says, I need help, and you kind of feel like you want to do it. Not even just like this have to, but it's like literally, okay, I must put myself out there to make sure I can help this person. And that's what I want to do with you. Listen, this is one of those things where you have been working your butt off to make your dreams come true, to help other people make their dreams come true, to help solve their problems, to solve their pains. It's time that you get some help. It's time that you take a step back and put yourself first because you deserve it. Because the type of person you are selfless by nature. And as a selfless person by nature and wanting to make a difference for not even just your clients and prospects, but your loved ones at home. Maybe it's your wife, husband. Maybe it's your kids. Maybe it's your grandparents. Maybe it's your little fluffy dog. But regardless there, you're just built to make a difference and to put yourself out there to be the leader of change. And I want to help you continue not only to be the leader of change, but I want you to take it to the next level if you're here. Or if you're down here and you're just frustrated and you're about that at that point ready to give up. I want to help you get out of that and get going, get some positive momentum. So that's why I want to personally invite you to our Vaulters Unite event. We're going to have people there just like yourself who are compassionate, positive, people that are probably in the same position as you, as well as people that are going to be in my Vault team who have been doing incredibly well, learning the systems I'm going to teach at this event. I promise you, I am not going to hold anything back in this one-day event. This is not another one of those events where I skirt around everything and you go out of there and think, well, I didn't learn a single thing. You probably are going to learn more than you ever thought possible there. And the only thing I'm most worried about is making sure you know how to do it when you leave. That's my goal. That's my mission. That's my purpose, is to help you build an impactful, sustainable, and rewarding business. And at the Vaulters Unite event, I want to show you how. If you have any questions, you can look below here. There's enough information. There's my email down there to my staff. They'll be glad to answer your questions. There's buttons down here to go ahead and register for it. And I hope to see you there.